Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Sia. Guys, sorry, apologies. We might repeat quite a bit of stuff because we were kicked out of the Teams meeting and then we couldn't get into the Zoom meeting. So I'm going to repeat some of the stuff perhaps. Jacques, both of you and Sia, the first question is, that was perhaps the worst performance of the year. Can you tell us exactly where it went wrong and how you will fix it? And Sia, based on the same thing, it doesn't seem like a cohesive effort at the moment. And we're 1,000 kilometers away, so we don't have access to the team. But can you tell us what is wrong in the team? Because it doesn't seem like a cohesive team at the moment. But perhaps we're just missing something being this far away.
Yeah, listen, it's definitely not the worst performance of the year. I think it's probably the worst performance since 2018 when we lost against Argentina and Mendoza. That's how poor this performance was. So no, definitely by far not a great performance. And in what areas? I think everything. I think our defense, the last time we conceded 4 tries in a game was against New Zealand in 2018. So it's 3 years ago. So it definitely wasn't up to standard. Even in our kicking, our exit game, that wasn't up to standard. It was inconsistent. Sometimes we had a good outcome, and then other times we had poor outcomes, which actually led to points for them. So no, it wasn't a great performance.
Yeah, from our side, I think, to be honest, it's just mistake. We training very well together, but every single guy, is making a mistake, and we, when we maul well and then we're not consistent afterwards, then the next maul we stuff it up. Our exit plays, we couldn't exit properly. Every guy makes a mistake, and and especially things that we normally good at defense. That's our thing. We love that physicality, and when you start losing on the things that you saw, the stuff that you normally good at, it didn't work. It didn't work for us. But yeah, we at training we work well. But yeah, we're gonna have to look at ourselves, and we have to be better next week. It's gonna have to be. We have to pull tighter. We've not had whatever the thing is, but we'll sit and see where we can get better.
Thanks, Sia. Right, Hendrik from here.
Hello, Jacques. Hello, Sia. Jacques, is it pressure that led to the 4 yellow cards?
If the 4 in the last 2 games.
Yeah, in the last 2 games, yeah.
Yeah, tonight's one, the first one was Faf on slapping the ball down or playing the guy's hands. I'm not 100% sure. I think they felt he was in an offside position, which I can't now say, listen, he was or wasn't. And Jasper's clean out, yeah, we will have to have a look at that. Yeah, for me it was I'll have to have a look at that. But no, I like Jasper seen. I don't think it was a pressure, just maybe a error in terms of going in. But Faf might, because I think it was after a line break.
Thank you, Liam.
Good evening, guys. My question is for Jacques. Jacques, when you look at the last 2 games, what can you learn from the way the Australians went about the game, whether it's in game plan or execution or whatever? Is there anything we can learn from the way they've played?
I think the thing is, listen, they obviously changed their style of play to a more territory-based game, kicking a lot more. If you compared how they played against us versus how they played against New Zealand in the previous games. So I think they're probably getting the balance in terms of running and kicking. And that's maybe something that we must have a look on. If there's opportunities, I mean, today we did have a little bit of opportunity, and our big thing is, if opportunity is available, take it and get excited about it. And I thought we did, but then, like Sia said, I think we made a lot of errors. When the opportunity was on, a knock on here, a guy going into contact, knocking the ball on. I can't tell you out of the top of my head how many errors we made tonight in terms of ball in hand. But yeah, we just made too many errors when the opportunity was on. And then from a defense point of view, we just missed too many tackles, which is not something if I show you the tackle stats of the last, since I've been involved with this squad since 2018, I mean, this was an unheard of performance in terms of missed tackles. It just never happens like that. And it's like then this guy misses one tackle. But if each player miss one tackle, only one tackle, it's 23 missed tackles in the game. And that's probably what happened tonight.
Thank you, Jacques. Right, Craig Lewis, you're up next.
Thanks, Ray. Yeah, Jacques, just actually continuing on that point, I think today was 19 missed tackles, and I know it's normally an area of the game that the Boks have prided themselves on, and it's been at the heart of what you've done over the last couple of years. Can you pinpoint just what's kind of gone wrong in that defensive system? Has it been worked out perhaps, or what's led to that 21 last week and the 19 missed today?
Yeah, I think it's look, a defense system is there to put a defender across an attacker, and that happened the majority of the time. But then you must make the tackle, and no system can make the tackle for you. That's you. And like I say, it's not normally. If I look at the stats of the players in the past, they don't miss those tackles, but tonight they did, and it wasn't difficult tackles where there was massive decisions that need to be made, and so that, except I would say there was one I felt where we probably had a system failure, the last one that they scored from that scrum, where they hit it up, and then came blind on us. It's something that we knew that was coming, and when I looked at our reorganization on the blind side, it wasn't that was an error from our side. That was a system error. We weren't in the right places. So that's something we can fix. That's a system fix. But one-on-one tackles, you just need to make your tackle, and that's my job. Must make sure that they are up for it, that I work on their technique, that their footwork into contact's good. So I'll probably 90% of that has to be in front of my door.
Okay, our 10 minutes extra with the coach and the captain is almost up. So our last question for this section, Ken Borland.
Thanks, Johan. Hi, Jacques. Hassia. Sia touched on it. The breakdown work today was pretty woeful. Everyone knows Australia go really hard at the breakdown. Was it just a matter of not committing sufficient numbers there? Or was there something else to explain really so many turnovers?
No, yeah, just we knew it was coming. We prepped for it the whole week. They just, yeah, they just overpowered it. But us and that department, we knew it was coming, and we spoke about it, and not only spoke about it, we worked on it in training sessions. I mean, it got quite heated in training sessions as well, and we had good plans in terms of how we think we would handle it, and yeah, we didn't handle it on the day. And again, it probably starts with us. Then obviously the way we prepped them and the plans that we made as coaches wasn't good enough. Yeah, so we knew it was coming, and we were woeful at it.
Yeah, I thought on the field, we were well prepped. I'm not going to lie about that. I thought when it happened on the field, we as the players didn't manage it, or we didn't enforce what we planned. So it's 100%. Of course, we were speaking about it in the game, and then when it happens, they overpowered us. So the preparation was good. It's just delivering it on the day. We as the players weren't good at that at all, and we knew it. We came halftime. We said this is what's happening. We went on the field, and it happened again in the second half. So definitely us as players, we have to take responsibility for that, because it was definitely not up to standard, because we knew all along why breakdowns especially they're going to blast, and that will create opportunities for us if we can secure that ruck. There's space on the inside of the field, and they came and we couldn't handle it at all. They went over us, and so that's us on the players, and we already spoke about it at halftime and after the game as well.